Hey everyone. My name is Keisha Sumner, also known as the Ivy Marketing Mogul. Here, just wanted to share with you how our team is making thousands of dollars online with a simple strategy, a simple plan that I didn't come up with it, but I adapted it to help really the average person make thousands of dollars online with just a small, short, a tiny investment that anybody can actually get. We use a $30 or $30 upfront payment in order to get you making thousands of dollars online. And so I wanted to show you basically kind of like how the plan works, what it will develop into, and what you'll see, and actually show you some really good results from it, and actually tell you exactly what I do in order to help you. So I want to start with this. This is our plan. This is our plan that will get you making thousands of dollars, and I'll show you what that looks like in a little bit because I'll move the frame over. What that looks like. So I believe I can move the plan over. Okay, so week one, when you come in at the $25 level, there is a $5 fee, so that's why I said $30. You come in and you're only looking for two people. Okay, so it's not like, and I'll write that down. Only signing up or only working with two people in this business. Okay, so and that's really it. Only working with two people. You don't have to do anything more than that. The plan works so that it kind of works so that you're not signing up a whole bunch of people, because I know that some people don't like that. They don't know, that's difficult for them. So you're only working with two people. And the reason why I say working with two people is because you're going to help them. So it's easy for a lot of people, even newbies, to get working with two people only. And I can actually help you to do that as well. So we're looking at working with two people. Okay. So you're gonna come in at the $25 level. They'll come in at the $25 level, and each week you're rising up. Okay. So that's how that works. And so what I want you to see is that as you grow here, at each point in the plan, you're moving up a level, but you're moving up based on the money that you make. So you're going out, you're putting money out of your profit and not your pocket. So I want to say that again. You are moving up. You are moving up in each level from the money that you make in profit, and I'll move that over, profit, and not your pocket. Okay, so that way you're not having to worry about okay, well, I need this kind of money in order for me to make it online. You don't have to do that. This system is very simple and it's very easy. Okay, and so as you're moving up from the 25, and you can actually start at the $100 level. Okay, so if you start at the $100 level, then you're going to move up faster. So you're starting at the 25. Once you make at least $100, you're going to move up. That should be in your third week. Okay, once you make at least 500, which would be in your fourth week, you're going to move in your fifth week you're going to make at least 500. Actually, you're going to make 600 in your fourth week. You'll move up to the $500 level in your fifth week. And you'll be making over $1,000 in your fifth week. That's why you're making thousands in a certain number of weeks. You'll move up to the $1,000 level in 6 weeks, and then everybody comes along with you. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like and how you're creating thousands. So at the $1,000 level, you're going to be moving up. And let me show you what that looks like. You're going to be, hopefully, nope. Oh, I can move it over. Okay. So you're going to be making in your 4th week, this is your 7th week. And so in your 7th week, you're going to be making over $8,000. Okay. So if you follow this plan, if you work with your team, if you're helping your 2 people, you're going to make this in your 7th week. Okay. In your 8th week, you're going to move up. You're going to get to the get the $7,500 level, because it just makes sense. You have the money, right? You're going to move up, and then folks are going to move up with you. So by the time 10 weeks hit, you should be making over $6,000. Now, let's suppose you get this half right. Okay, halfway right. You don't do it completely right. Only one person comes in with you, and that's it. Let's suppose. Okay, what's half of $6,300? Anybody know? Anybody can guess? Or what's half of 63,000? Okay, the answer is 31,500. Let's suppose you get this a quarter right. That is 15,700 in 10 weeks. Let's suppose you get this an eighth of the time right. You're still ending up with $7,800. Let's suppose you get this completely wrong. I only got a 10% right. I didn't do anything right. Nothing came right. People passed, whatever. You just had a terrible, terrible time doing this. You're still making $6,300. Let's also suppose you get this 5% right. 5%. Just 5%. 5% right. Okay? Actually, you know what? Let's suppose you get this 1% right. You still actually made over $630. So you can't fail. Even if in 10 weeks you added another $630 you didn't have from $30, come on. You know, and one of the things that it'll give you, I'll tell you what this does and what some of the results are. You're looking at leads coming in. Okay? You're looking at a whole bunch of leads coming in. These are some of the results that I've had, you know, over the last month or so. Leads, just working this one system. And let me I'll also tell you that one of the things that I do is I use a rotator system. I was going to show you that, but I won't show you that. I use a system that allows me to put you in a rotator. So the rotator is actually giving you and I'll just write that down so that you have that. I use a rotator. Okay. So I'll get, let's see, I use a rotator. I'll put that here. I use a rotator system that'll work for you. I also purchase leads. And I have several sources that I use in order to do that. And I purchase those leads for you. Okay? So when we talk about things that I can do for you, and I'm just gonna cut this so that it's a little bit more real. What will Keisha do for you? She is going to purchase leads. Almost purchase leads for you. She's going to purchase leads. She'll put you in a rotator, and she'll ask you to just make sure you work your business. Don't completely rely on me, but that's what I'm going to do for you. Okay? So when you sign up for $30, I'm going to help you and take you through the process. You won't be some of you won't be directly under me, but some of you will. And I just want to be able to help you. So get started. That's our plan. If you have any questions, reach out to me. You can call me at 240-988-5657, or you can go to the link and just get started, okay? Thank you. Bye.